So, hi everyone, welcome if you're new. Sorry, I've just taken my hair out the roller, so I'm just going with it. Yeah, I think I like it. It's just that it's doing something quite interesting, but it's my new thing. I found rollers from like 20 years ago, and yeah, loving them. So whenever I've had a few days straight here, I just chuck them in, and yeah, it's worked great. So anyway, um, yeah, welcome if you're new. My name's Claire. Everything I do on this channel is to empower you. So, and everything I do is channeling, clearing, and healing energy. The channeling bit meaning that the way I approach every video is it's usually going to have something to do with who this is going to make sense to. So just pay attention to every word. Even I don't know what it means. I'm just delivering the message. If you are new around here, I am a medium, but I'm also a shaman. I'm a channeler, obviously, and yeah, and I'm a counsellor and a hypnotherapist and loads of other things too that you can read about. And I weave it all together. But the most important thing is to bring me on to the next bit is everything I do is healing. So although in a lot of the videos in this channel that you'll see, I use cards. I've got hundreds of cards. I've collected them from a kid. I love them. But they are just tools. And you know, the way that I know that they want me to sort of be going with this, and I'm just getting confirmations like, you know, everywhere about it. And then another one today when I woke up, and the person that I feel that healing was for mainly like claimed it, found it, and it's just they've just serendipitously been guided. So again, I'm just the vessel to do it, and that amazes me, and it just inspires me to keep going. So because I know that all the, you know, all the shamanic journeys on there, there's still people to this day that will use them to go to sleep that aren't even on my radar anymore. Do you know what I mean? So, which I'm proud of, you know what I mean? That it's like, I love that there is something there that helps people get that relief when they can't sleep or when they've had a negative experience. Because again, that brings me on the bit that, and again, it's some of those shamanic journeys have helped people come off like really heavy drug addictions and like toxic, dangerous relationships, and you know, or it's made people feel like they're in a safe bubble, even if they still have to interact with, like, you know, not so nice karmic energies. So again, I'll put one of those reviews below. I'm sure you'll have all seen it by now, but it's just in case somebody's new. And again, it's to encourage you. That's the free content. So that's not even about, oh, buy my stuff. Like, that is free, you know. But it's just the more you do share that with other people that are really in need of it, that does help me too, because it helps the channel grow, and it just balances the scales. And then out of some of those people, some people will invest in me too. And it's like, you know, it is important, because it is important for, they're getting me to stress, it is important that a lot of people realise that in the 10 years that I've been at this helping twin flames, like, you know, some people just set up a channel, get going, and they blow up. And again, I'm actually a silent cheerleader of a lot of those people, I'll have you know, as well. um which, let's face it, not a lot of people would do. It's just I understand my unique calling, and you know, where some people are just solely here to, you know, sorry, where some people are here to help twin flames, and some other people, I'm solely here to help twin flames, and it's twin flames that are here to do big stuff in the world. So, you know, I do get attacked big time. And I'm just sort of stressing that it's Scorpio moon as I'm filming it, so I'm being really serious here. But anyway, this has got evident, this has got something to do with it, because I've already filmed an energy reading when I got up there. Just looked at free. That's Ascended Masters vibes coming in. And I really do feel in this case, like, you know, they're talking about the fact that, you know, I'm a twin flame elder, so I might have only just turned 40 in this lifetime, but I'm a very, very old soul. I'm serious when I say this is my last life. Anybody that knows me knows that. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. This is my last life. Like, it's... I remember my past lives very intensely, including one as an astrologer, which is why I've got this unique, very, very intuitive connection to astrology, where I just understand that. I just look at the chart and understood it. It's just, that is just the way that I am with astrology. It is weird, but it's pretty cool. Um, and and it's like I've said that before. It's why, you know, like it has been said by other people, it would kind of almost spoil it if I, like, you know, changed the way in which I do to do it like textbooks. I just keep it the way I do it. I just do what I do. But yeah, I just can't not link astrology into basically everything that I do. So if you're doing counselling with me, the astrology is going to come in it. If you're doing a reading with me, the astrology is going to come in it. You're doing healing with me, the astrology is going to come in. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's coaching, astrology is going to come in it. Don't know who needed to hear that, but again, Scorpio energy, you know, usually does have quite an interest in astrology, so that's maybe why I'm saying that. Yeah, the biggest thing being is, last night I felt, so you'll see this if you see the other one first. At one point during the night, there was definitely energies that were trying to attack my dreams. So long and short of it is that can be things like called moon magic, and that's why I've said before, like, you know, I've spoke recently and I speak whenever we're in it, that it is particularly Scorpio moons, like what I'm filming in this in right now, where people do dark stuff like that, because it's, and again, I have to stress, if you've got a Scorpio moon, it doesn't mean that you do this. It just means that you are extremely psychic, and you can, you know, you could be like me. I've got Pluto and Scorpio in the 12th house. Like, that's why I can pick up on the people that do stuff like that to people. But it has to be said that out of Scorpio moon, rising, and sun, yeah, I have noticed, you know, there's a lot of people with Scorpio moon can actually choose to go to the dark side more than they like. I don't know why, but it's just, you know, it's maybe it's because it's hidden and they feel like they're going to get away with it more. But I have met people that placement where they are quite covert about it and stuff, like, you know what I mean? But you can always sort of change your ways. But anyway, I'm just sort of saying. So, Scorpio moon's welcome though. Change it. You know, change the way that. Come and change the way that I have experienced Scorpio moons. Like I've said, I'm open about. I've had really negative experiences with Pisces moons too, but I also know really lovely Pisces moon souls that I've connected with in sessions and personally. So it's not like I think, oh fucking hell, they're that. But I'm wary. I'm not going to lie. I'm wary when I see that somebody is that. I'll probably I'll be wary. Not probably. I'll definitely be. But it's just because I say like that I get betrayed left, right, and centre from fucking every angle. So, you know, I have to be, but I don't let it close my heart. I keep going, and I help people. So anyway, with all that being said, I'm just, oh yeah, I forgot actually, because this is about the healing. I don't need to be so quick about this. So I'm lighting the sage. So if you already know this, either by hearing me say it or you knew it anyway, then just tune out for a minute, go make a cup of tea or whatever. But for people that don't know, when you are facing heavy psychic attack or spiritual warfare, or, you know, in spell work, gossip, wait a minute, yeah, spell, see what I mean? Spell work is gossip to me. So I usually say spell work, black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, all these horrible things that I don't even know the rest of the names of. To me, that is exactly the same as gossip, slander, lies, distorting, you know, basically trying to change somebody's character maliciously. You know what I mean? Like, it's we have to sort of be clear about that, because nobody is perfect. Everyone's got a shadow, and, you know, some of you are going to naturally fall into a bit of gossip, and then before you know it, you're kind of like, oh, I don't really like that. I kind of even partook in that. It's not kind of the same if you're kind of letting off steam about someone in your life, friends, family, lover, to like your counsellor or to your healer. So like, I get that all the time from people, and I don't judge it. It's just people need to offlet, you know, and like offload. And because I've got my North Node in Gemini, talking and listening, in the eighth house of secrets, dark stuff, transmuting energy, you know, it's why I pick up on all of this. It's why I pick up on the people that are gossiping behind your back, you know, deceiving you. By the way, one of the main cards for the video today was deception, which masculines are seen through, the ones I'm picking up on anyway. And again, who knows if that's real-time energy past or if it's yet to happen, but it's good that it's coming up. And I say that because I've been reading this energy, like I've been reading this energy for, like I said, a decade with my personal one-to-one clients, and it's 3 years when it gets to this Christmas in public. And there's always an urgent kind of, the masculine can see, they've opened their third eye, and it's like, really? Because it really doesn't seem like mine has, from what I've heard or what I can sense, or and that's why I just thought to make a wee joke of it, because it's just part of the surprise. You don't really, you know, you might think you know, but you probably don't really know, and then that's part of it. I've just been guided to the futures in your hands. So this is all the stuff that's going to come through. But what has inspired me to film this one is, like I said, it's a mixture of, I had planned to anyway if I had energy, and I did start getting my energy back last night. I'm always like that in the transition from Libra to Scorpio moon. And then I woke up to a lovely comment of somebody just basically letting me know how that last healing video helped. So like I said, you can go and read that for yourself. I think I already said that here. So I'm just thanking, and she would be called Claire. She's not been another Claire seer, but yeah, thank you very much, Claire, for keeping this Claire going. Yeah, everybody else, you know, comment. If you have an experience and you feel it's safe to comment, because you see it, that did pick my energy up. And yeah, that brings me on to the fact that, yeah, I did feel somebody trying to attack me in my sleep last night. So I don't really bother too much about who the fuck that was or whatever. It can be a combination of people, or it could just be that it's happening to one of yous or a few yous, and it's so that I tell you, and be careful around the 1010 portal, which is this Thursday coming as I'm filming this, isn't it? So I'm actually going to be taking a bit of time off. I'm going to be having a day off to myself then, because like, oh yeah, because like I said, it's actually after the 10th that I'm going to be. Wait a minute, is it? No, it was going to be the 10th that I was going to be taking some time off, but it's probably more like the 15th. But I think it is. I think it works out. So I think I probably will be doing work on the 11th if somebody wants to book a session. But anyway, just generally, I'm slowing down from now anyway. But look out for around the 1010 portal. You know, I think they want me to sort of go in and spend some time meditating and stuff like that. And it is because around these portals, people can do more fucked up shit. But yeah, the very fact that Deception came out, the Moon Magic card, and I don't use that deck a whole lot, but and you can see that in the other one. And it does mean the fact that the timer's getting to 11:11. You see, that is what my guides do. They'll make God and my guides, they'll make me talk until it reaches these times, and I don't even realise. And it's so that it pulls my eyes to it. 10:10 and 11:11. Between the 10:10 portal, which is near enough very soon, and the 11:11 portal, there's a lot of unions that are trying to come in. So the karmic interference is, you know, getting stronger. And that is why, with me being somebody that brings in these unions, because I actually nearly started recording this video at 4:18 there. You'll hear like on that video, I thought I was in a bit of a rush, and then actually like I worked out like, no, I could actually do this just now and still do the other stuff I want to do. So, yeah. And if you don't know that chat, 4:18 or 18:4, my birthday is 18th of April, and I connect that to basically I'm here to usher in these unions, and that's why I get all this psychic tackle thing. But like I said, I don't feel that was just personal to me. I feel that it was that too, but I feel it is I feel it could be one of you, so you could be a masculine in energy that is, you know, that is experiencing, like for instance, I woke up, I said in this another video, but in case you don't see that one, or you, but I would watch that too. I've woke up to an email where somebody's saying that basically they've got a really bad migraine, which again, that can be linked to other things, but it can also be linked to being energetically attacked. And now that I think of it, that is that same person I recently cleared of like spell work and so you know what I mean, it's just wise to again like sage yourself if you've got sage, or sage is the go-to if you feel like you're being psychically attacked. You know, you might hear other people say different, but the way that I know it to be is that sage is the strongest, right? But if you've not got sage and you've got Palo Santo, use the Palo Santo. If you've got Florida water, use the Florida water. Have an Epsom salt bath, that's great as well. Or just like salt bath, you know what I mean, whatever. Himalayan salts sometimes I use, because as well as being relaxing, you know, it is clearing your energy too, and whatever else, music, blah blah blah, you know. And actually, so I did grab my feather. I don't often usually bother, but I feel they want, so it takes me a minute to remember that, you see, because I usually just do it quickly, but it's more because if you don't have that there, then, so just to be clear, I call them my guides, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit before I do this, and I pray in open space, but I'm just going to do it in front of you as well. So calling them the guides, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit, where they want to support, power animals, or twin flames, higher selves, where they want to come in and support as well, which by the way, they always are there anyway, but I felt guided to say that. Because you need, when you want assistance, you do need to give permission, so for them to come in and help you. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but I do, with some certain conversations I've had with different people, be aware that you could have had some beef with someone when they were alive, whether it be like a friend, a family member, or whatever. But in the spirit world, you know what I mean, like when they go through their own sort of judgment day and review their life and stuff, their energy can come through totally different. So it's important that people, I don't think a lot of people do realise that, you know, so many beautiful sessions I do with people where they maybe had a problem with their mum when they were alive, but now like the same person's mum is actually inspiring and helping them, supporting them on their journey. Or, you know, I mean, that can go for absolutely anyone, like an ex-lover or something, you know, it might have ended bad in the physical, but actually on the other side of life, they're supporting you. So it could go on and on and on. What is happening here? It's sort of keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. It's like bleeding out. Maybe they just wanted me to sing that. You break me up, and I don't know. I don't know if that's the words, but oh yeah, I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to tear me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart. Yeah, that is the word, isn't it? I don't. Sorry, I can't sing that at all. But sorry, no, sorry. Like I said, that's part of my gift. I'm having fun singing it. That's all that matters. If you carry singing, you have fun. You keep on singing. Don't let anyone tell you to stop. I genuinely do. Like I love it. It's like I love, and I feel it is because I was so quiet and shy as a kid. It's quite freeing to just allow myself to sing like that and just be no big deal. So like I said, sometimes it might sound alright, sometimes it might not. I'm not really fucking bothered. It just I can't stop it from coming through even if I try. Again, that is very much part of my Syrian sort of Lemurian soul. I connect with all these sort of, you know, Andromedan and Atlantis or Avalon and you name it. Right, so I think that's enough of the sage. Oh right, I've got the rattle here too. So, oh yeah, did I even get to the intent? So my intention for this is to clear anybody that had a similar experience to me last night. It was very fleeting. And basically whatever energies were trying to fuck with me, I caught them while they were at it. It was like I woke up and I was like, it's hard to explain, but I woke up and I was like, you know, it kind of shook me and I thought, nah, fuck you. And I kind of like, you know, I was onto it. And I just feel it was to tell me that like maybe some of you didn't have as, you know, as fleeting an experience and it was quite distressing. Because remember, I did share when that happened to me about a week or 2 weeks ago, where I did have a nightmare. And actually, again, it can be quite a rare experience when my twin actually appears in the dream or the nightmare and he's able to talk to me. And that did, that was kind of like, wow. Because usually it's like, can't get to this person. Again, and that was always the same, like even before I realised who he was to me, like years, like over 14 years ago now. He would depict, like it's so funny when I read old dream diaries and like I've wrote about him in the dream diary and he's like, oh yeah, such and such appeared and like, but I like couldn't like speak to him and blah blah blah, and it was just it's like, you know what I mean, there'd be things about other folk in there too, but it was just always so funny how it's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious who he is to me even right from before, because it's like, ah, wow, holy shit. That is because one of yous is having that. This is, I'm channeling divine masculine energy, you see, because I believe that was when I was more in the masculine energy. It's like, it was blindingly obvious when you read it now what that connection was, knowing what twin flames are. But I feel this is a masculine now reflecting back on everything. And this isn't everyone's masculine, because some people's masculine have known the same amount of time as you, and there's just cared too much about what people thought, or maybe just owning their own sort of fears about we're too different, and it's before even anyone else sticks their oar in, kind of thing. And then that just makes it worse. If they already think there's a fundamental difference about the two of you, and then there's other nasty fuckers that add fuel to fire, that's what makes it worse. I'm sure that speaks to every single true twin flame couple out there. But what is important, and that's why I show up day after day, is to remind you that you're not different actually. Yes, in one way you are very different, but in another way you're very similar. And you came here to overcome that and basically balance your energies and basically build a bridge and get over it. Sorry, I simplified it, but I think I just went cockeyed there too. But yeah, with me saying it the way I said it there, it's like I feel that as masculine has been like, wow, all the signs have been there all along. But I was getting distracted and pulled here, there, and everywhere. And, you know, so anyway, like I said, I don't always know exactly what that means, but I've got a fair idea what that's going to mean to different people, right? So, but I'm just going to let that sage sort of do its thing over there, and I'm just going to shake this rattle. So I'm shaking this rattle with the intention that this clears off any negative energies or entities that are hanging about your aura that haven't got permission to be either frightening you, trying to scare. I don't usually say frightening, but that just flowed in. Frightening, scaring you at night when you try to sleep, or abruptly waking you up. We're just shaking off any of those energy. You've not got permission to do that, and asking for protection But again, sometimes that has to happen to get your attention. Like if you're not listening about the snakes in the grass and the, you know, and remember, can I just point out, that's appropriate because we're in Scorpio moon and Venus, planet of love in Scorpio. Snakes aren't a bad thing. In shamanism, snakes are actually very powerful medicine. I work with snake medicine, and it's in the way of, that is a huge part of my gift, in the way that I'm actually able to see what these energies are doing when other people aren't. So, you know, it's very Andromedan sort of energy actually, which is quite rare. Not everybody can connect with that energy. But, and when a Michma knows that's when the loved ones of spirit are coming in. It just reached 444 as I'm filming this. That is my sign of the angels all around. And again, the angels are always all around when I'm doing anything. And the angels can be around you if you want to call them as well. Like I said, I don't say it like that every single day, but it's the truth. My noses are really itchy. So I feel this is ancestors angry about, yeah, the deception around twins. And again, I feel that stretches to what I've said about, you know, don't be getting mixed up yourself when there's other people out there talking about twin flames, but they're like, you know, oh, my twin flame isn't where I'm at, so I'm going to settle with this person. Like, you know, that just doesn't resonate at all. And if I'm listening to someone, they say that, I will click off. And look, it just reached my twin flame's birthday numbers when I said that as confirmation. Like, why would I be like hanging around waiting on some other guy when I know who my twin flame is? It just doesn't make sense when you know what twin flames are about. And if you've put in the hard work and the healing on yourself, it just does not resonate and make any sense to me. It just makes me think that is people that I don't know, they've got confused about something. But again, that's where that won't fit with people's egos. People, just be careful. People make up their own narrative to suit whatever's going on in their story. And whatever that is, and that's not just one person. I've seen quite a few people doing that out there over years. So, but again, I have been consistent the whole time. I know who my twin flame is. That's not going to change. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's no fucking still whatever here, there, and all about the place. But it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be changing my tune in that way. So if that comforts anyone, and it should. So, because this journey's hard enough, I feel that's just confusing when people are looking to people to be a guide and then they start putting out that stuff. That's just confusing, but that's just my personal opinion. So there's loads of amazing people out there that are not going to confuse you on the journey. So just beware of if there's confusing energy, because we, you know. Anyway, I'm not getting into all of that too, but that can happen too, where it's like somebody, yeah, basically that's what I'm saying. It's nothing again. It's just people don't realise they're actually, they don't realise that who it is they're maybe thinking there's their twin flame. Maybe they're not, and you know, that's where the confusion's coming in. I don't know, whatever that all means. So I'm going to shake the rattle. So this is to clear, because one of you had told me you had migraines, whether it's migraines for other reasons or psychic attack. I'm clearing the intention to clear any headaches, migraines of anyone at any point when you're watching this. And specifically anyone that experienced any kind of horrible, whether it's people doing moon magic or people just gossip, slandering, lying about you, whatever it is, you know, we're just clearing that. So this is where this will be quite loud because it is on the phone, so it does come through. It doesn't come through when I do it on the Zoom, but it comes through quite loud. So just be aware of that if you're sensitive to noise. So, but this is what helps. You know, it's kind of interesting because when I was saying that about the snake, it's kind of reminding me like a rattlesnake. So yeah. So anyway, and you can look in my eyes because the healing and the light codes come out my eyes with my intention. Or you can close your eyes or whatever. Equally, you could go and do the dishes and still listen. It's up. There's something significant about Scorpio season because I just got drawn at 2411. Which is the beginning of Scorpio season. Because my arm's getting a bit sore now, to be honest. What else do I need to do? I think I'm going to end this with a few, like I said, if you're new around here, usually my videos are just all about the cards, right? Because I just choose to leave the healing and the light codes and the clearing spell work, black magic, that's always my intention through just the card readings. But because basically it's not just the card reading, there's a mixture of healing, coaching, you know, therapy. I just wouldn't call it therapy and counselling because it's just a video, but you know what I'm saying? It's like people do say that these are like therapy to them, so I can't help that's what people say. Therapy, coaching, especially when you get a personal one. Which, by the way, if you want to support my business, I would love it if some people would book the unlisted sessions, whether it's a 15-minute, a 30-minute one. I do hour ones, I do 90-minute ones. I would love that if you book some of them, you know, anytime, but really just as we move into like, definitely like as we move into Scorpio season, and even just, you know, like just now, because like I said, I'm going to take a solid week to 10 days just not doing any channeling or anything, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think realistically it's probably going to end up like a week, but yeah, I'm going to see how I go with filming 2 weeks worth of videos. Like, so like I said, I'm going to be filming stuff this weekend and, you know, Monday, and, you know, up until the 11th, so that I don't need to film beyond that. But yeah, once I've had that sort of time, I will get on and do. So as long as you're patient and you know that I might not be getting to your video until after I've had a bit of a break, or you could just, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just really I'm just wanting to do those ones so that I can just be a bit quieter, but I'll still be open for live sessions too. But I'm just saying, it's, you know, it's a different experience. You can take it in better. Oh, look, a little bit of selenite just fell off the crystal. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, this is selenite, so we're just bringing in, because we've been burning a lot of sage and using the rattle to clear that heavier psychic attack that I was sensing. I'm just using the selenite sort of angelic frequencies. And I go quite quiet like that, you know. It's I'm very telepathic. I've been very telepathic since I incarnated, basically, and like, I know on here I have to talk a lot, but I'm very introvert, and I'm very silent, you know. I spend a lot of time being quiet, which is why I'm excited to do that. It recharges me, so. We don't need to know what that was all about, they know. Right, so, but because I'm intrigued, let's just see. I'm feeling very guided to the Archangel. So really, like, I'm going to keep it simple. I just feel that, you know, I'm going to trust that whatever, see how the light just came in there as well. Nothing changed with the weather outside. It's like, that was the angelic light because we asked for them to come in. It just, you see the light change. It's the light being's giving you a light show. You see it better when I'm in the office and it's against a white wall. You see it happening more, but yeah. So let me know. Like Claire set the trend off when I said so. Yeah. So I'm praying. Also praying for it. I don't know why I don't even do that. When people ask me to pray for that, I don't even usually do that. But I'm praying for the safety and security of anybody that is being psychically attacked like that, whenever, whether it's present day or, you know, in the future when you find this. Anyone that's been psychically attacked from any sort of horrible arguments, or, I don't know, anybody, gossip, slander, lie, all that kind of, you know, spell work, black magic, whatever. Praying for that to be lifted. I'm also praying for any of the people that have been doing that to others, that are not learning their karmic lessons and they keep causing that harm to others. I'm praying that they see the light and stop putting that bad juju out there, because it's only going to bring more and more shit your way. So it's not worth it. Yeah. Right. No, before I do this, let's, again, if you're sensitive, go away. I don't mean like in a horrible way, that doesn't sound horrible, doesn't it? But basically these cards are hard hitting. Could you tell us, there's things like divination abuser, so that's definitely got to be a thing for that. I rolled off my tongue. There's definitely somebody that maybe does cards and stuff like that, but like what I'm saying about, and again, they don't need to be Scorpio moon. I have to stress there'll be some amazing healers that are Scorpio moon and psychic readers and stuff, but just don't use the dark side of it because it is dark. Fucked up over you. So you see, but what I'm getting from that is, and I better not show it too much, that looks like, although that is a woman, right, because some of the masculines are a woman, that feels like a masculine's like confused spell work, you know, black magic. It's like, you know, because this could even be people that are doing black magic, like secret accounts, people that are spying. That's the shadow side of Scorpio moon, like secret accounts, exes, whoever, you know, situationships, whatever, spying on masculines and feminines, trying to stop the wish fulfillment from coming in, trying to keep you going round and round in a karmic lessons, cycles, triggers and lessons. Yeah, look. Sorry to laugh, but that's so obvious. Look, round and round with reckless sex, making you think it's love. That's what that card says. So it's like, I'm not using that for the thumbnail, but you know what I mean? It's like, this could be a masculine that's fucked up in a karmic cycle, wondering why they can't get away from someone. It's because somebody's fucking with your head. Look, heartbreak. This person's, whoever, by the way, this could be really specific. I feel like this is specific. I feel like I'm picking up on a wave of karmic partners that are into all of this, like moon magic and whatever. And, you know, and if it's not in the way of like spells and working with the moon and in a dark way, I might add, it's like they just don't learn their lessons. Like they sit about people's kitchen gossiping about people and, you know, and all that kind of shit. But it's like they're not happy because it's not working. So this is the masculines that are seeing through this. Look, like this is really funny. There's other things that I'm being told to keep secret, but it's nice things. So you could just wonder what that is. And remember, Scorpio is secrets. But look, this masculine, these karmics are not happy. I don't like to call them karmics, but it just came out. These karmic like people are not happy because like look, the masculine's fake busy, and it's because they're missing the feminine, and they're in heartbreak, and they're realizing. So maybe this is masculines coming across people that are educating people about that this is a real thing. Because I've shared those videos before where, you know, it might be celebrities. I know you got to be careful with some of these celebrities. We'll just leave it at that. But they are, you know, some of them are people too, but some of them are demons. So let's just be honest. But it's kind of like, it was when I shared that thing about a guy saying that, you know, he split up with an ex and they put a hex on them and stuff like that. And again, this is the stuff I clear day in, day out. It's real. Whether you're a man or a woman, exes can do stuff like that. It is real. And they might not even realise they're doing it. It can just be like a curse is when someone's like, you're never going to amount to anything, nobody's ever going to love you, blah, blah, blah. So if an ex-partner said that, or a family member, or whoever, that can have a lasting effect on someone, you know what I mean? And look, it done that to my throat chakra. And that's why it's reached 33 minutes. Jesus' forgiveness, deliverance energy comes in the form of yours truly, and whoever else is guided to do that work with people. If you've been chosen, again, you don't just, that's not something you learn on a course. There's a lot of stuff I've learned like that, but that's not something you learn on a course. You're chosen to clear that heavy stuff from people. And like I don't say this all the time, but I'm guided to say that. There's other people that charge like hundreds of pounds, like not hundreds, well probably do, but that would be scammers, but like hundreds of pounds or thousands of pounds to clear like really heavy black magic and voodoo and stuff like that from people, and you can get it for free on these videos. It's just, if you want a more one-to-one clearing because something's not shifting, then you're going to need to book that. And yeah, my main session is a couple £100, but it's because it's worth it, and because I took like decades to learn a lot of this stuff, you know, to weave it all together. But I've also got stuff that's, you know, a lot less than that. Like I said, the unlisted videos aren't to that, and they can help you. So it's like there's stuff, and then if you join the I don't know, this must be for the new people. If you join the lives, you know, on a Leo moon once a month, I do free readings for people, and it's always a clearing healing as well, you know, it's involved in it. And I can spend ages on like one person's card, because I don't just pull one card usually. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So there's lots of options there, right? So what else do we need to know about this? Oh my god, sorry. I laugh out of nerves. So look, pregnancy, DNA, fake news. So that can mean a few different things. Somebody could have been claiming to be pregnant, but they were lying. Fake news. And then maybe there's been a DNA test, and or there's that too, or DNA test or proven, you know, something rejected. Yeah, so this masculine's like, no, moving on, letting go, loving you, being free, getting your ducks in order, shocking news, shit, right? So, you know, again, that's pretty Jerry Springer, but that's definitely going to be someone's under pressure, anxiety, decision, time's running out, living in the moment. Yeah, so whatever that all means, fug. And again, I just feel that fug card is like, you know, like angry exes. Yeah, look my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego. But again, that can be men or women. Look, truth, discovery, awakening. Right, that all, again, this is different people's story, yeah. So you're turning your back on people like that lie and create drama. And so, obviously, so this isn't everyone's, obviously. But this can be past energy, present, or it's an omen to look out. So say it's like, you know, to look out for people that are claiming stuff. And again, I always like to point the obvious, but if things have happened with things like pregnancies and all that, so it doesn't mean that like people are lying and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's shit happens. Listen, like the cards at the start, you have reckless sex, you don't have protection, or the crazy fucking karmic energies that poke a hole in the whatever, and or don't take their pill. Oh yeah, I've took my pill, darling, you know, and they're not doing it, whatever. You know, babies can come about through just the two of you not being careful or one person meaning it. But that feels more like somebody's lied. Oh shit, I picked up on that the other week too. It can also be somebody is pregnant, but they're lying that it's yours and it's someone else's. I mean, this deck might give us... I fucking, honestly, I can't stand picking up on that Jerry Springer shit, but it is what I'm here to pick up on, unfortunately. So, what else? Fake accounts. A fake social media accounts to spy Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Crazy, clearly crazy people. Yeah. Reflecting that masculines are purging from bad karma. So again, that's literally what I just said, because it's God speaking through me. Bad karma will come for people. Never ever lie about things like that. It's not worth it. And don't lie on people. Don't lie about people. You know, it's the karma you're going to face. I just don't, again, whenever I've heard of things like that happening, I just don't know how people could live with the guilt of lying about something like that, to be fair. Like, reflecting. Look, it came out again, like dirty offer. Somebody made this masculine a dirty offer, whatever that means. Now this masculine's focused on their business, unfazed, too busy winning. That could sometimes be in an ego way, but I feel in this sense it's this person's focused on their goals, too busy winning, hustling. Yeah, it came out twice. Making it rain, focused on getting money, getting it. So again, it could be that this person's finances were affected, because again, yeah, it's just sort of what they're sort of saying to me is, if somebody had been led to believe that someone was pregnant, and then you start getting all the shit ready for it and all that, and then you find out, oh, actually, well, yeah, however, you know, this is, I'm just going with someone's unique story, that's not, yeah, it's not to do with you, so it's, you know what I mean, it's like, but it really just depends, because that's like so complicated anyway. Right, sometimes I don't show this one because I feel it's really tricky. I'm just really sensitive about not wanting it, but I think it's also because I don't know about on here. Basically, it's caught a case, so you work out what that means. So, but I feel what they're saying there as well is, it's like, if you think about what I was picking up on, I mean, it's fucking hell. Yeah, not only can you catch a pregnancy if you have a reckless sex, well, if you're the woman, because there's a lot of things they claim in the world, but men can't get pregnant, so I'm not jumping on board with that craziness. You know, it could be that it's like it's pregnancies and there's all sorts involved here. People could be catching things, because it's like, so basically this feels like this feels like a karmic partner, whether this is a situationship. This can even be people's spouses, to be fair, like men or women, that are involved with lots of different partners. And so maybe that's where there's been some kind of confusion here over who's the, yeah, because Sorry, I'm just laughing at my guys. They're now showing me Bridget Jones' Baby. And throughout the whole of that film, they don't know who the dad is. Fucking hell. Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy, but they could be telling you that, like, two things. Either they're telling you that somebody is finding out, like, you know, that you are the father, like in fucking Jerry Springer or something, or it's that someone was led to believe that and they're not. Queen Rising, stepping into power, praise, coming out of the spotlight, but I've just put it back in, but you see, that's interesting that Boss Daddy, and now it's a Divine Feminine card. That's like a Divine Masculine that goes with that Divine Feminine. That's what they're saying. Whatever bits are resonate with you, because I'm going to need to wrap this up. These are all the different people's twin flame stories that get in the way. People claim that they're pregnant, they're not. It's some other fucking dude that's got them knocked up. It's just to delay the masculine going to the feminine. People actually do that, and it is the masculine's kid, but it was just to delay them and stall it. I mean, this can delay things for a long time, you know what I mean? And again, that can happen as well naturally, and it's personal responsibility, and it's not anybody that's done anything, so remember that too. But it's just because this is something I see a lot, that is what these people do. They're literally on the path of twin flames to do that. So you've got to be wise about this. But yeah, that's what it is. It's all to stop the Boss Daddy going to the Queen Rising. that's a title, isn't it? It's not funny, but what else do you need to know? I'm going to wrap this up and do some angel cards. Shine, yeah. Keep shining. Your light irritates their demons. That is for the feminine and the masculine. And look, what I said earlier, divination abuser. Yeah, there's definitely, that is 100%, wow, that's what I said in the reading earlier. This is definitely, I'm feeling like this is a case of like copycats or people that have tried to imitate a divine feminine. Like, you know, maybe doing like cards and stuff like that. But like I've explained plenty of times, and they can have any moon sign, you know, they don't need to be, anyone can do it. It's just basically, it's somebody that might be doing cards and stuff like that, and maybe even healing, you know, because you've got to be careful who you receive Reiki from too. I'm a Reiki master teacher, but there's not a lot of people I would like. I've had experiences where people have given me Reiki, and it's like I've actually felt ill afterwards, and it's a lot of the time I feel there was weird shit done or jealousy or stuff. So it's, yeah, don't let anybody heal you. Like moving in silence. That's the masculine moving in silence. Yeah, away from energy fees. And look what I just said. That's what I was meaning. Like, I've had people that have fucked my energy up. Robbed, lost, theft, physical, emotional. So only go to people that you trust, online or in person. Actually, the last session I done, I had to clear somebody and empower their energy from somebody fucking up their energy, psychic attack. But it's quite lovely how, you know, true shamans work in conjunction with other healing modalities too. So it can quite often be that, you know, if someone's online, they get a healing in person, and then it can work nicely with me. Or some people, like I've had other people recently, like being drawn to people for balancing out their masculine energy, and then being drawn to me for healing out their feminine energy. But really, I heal feminine and masculine energy. But you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not a man, so I can do a lot of things, guys, but I can't morph into a man, unless you count when I do tune into my own twin flames energy. But again, I'm not him, so do you know what I mean? It's quite funny. Yeah, spiritual hater. Look what I just said. So be careful. There's spiritual haters out there. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Jealous people. Karmic friends. Oh fuck yeah. See, a lot of the jealous people are your friends. So, you know, and I mean, I hope it's not your current friends, but it can be friends, you know, past and present, and hopefully not your future. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So yeah, it's definitely, these can be people that are sticking the knife in. Same shit, different day. Don't put up with that. If you've got people like that around you, change your environment. You're worth better. Fake smiles. Yeah, fake friends, fake smiles. They ain't shit, so they try to pretend they are. Same shit, different day. They're bored with their life. They spy on you. They're just confirming this is people that from your past that still keep an eye on you. Running from their own problems. Marrying for money, got their own problems, because if you're marrying because of money, you've got problems. Kissing ass, yeah. Watch out for watch out for, they're just giving all wee warnings to different people, so you can tune out now if you're not wanting to watch this, but watch out for people kissing ass. Look at that. Watch for people kissing ass because you're coming into the spotlight in some way. Stepping into power, praise, coming up in the spotlight. Looking you up, yeah, because people do look you up, they do spy, but they'll make out they don't to your face. Watch out for those of you that are in union or about to be. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Not everybody that's hanging about is good. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off your. Right, it's just getting really Scorpio, really dark now. It's just fucking draining, so I'm going to bring this to a close now. But to be expected in a Scorpio moon, and like I keep stressing, you can be a Scorpio moon and be a lovely person. It's just Scorpio moon, when it's the collective, is very dark. But it's good for digging in deep like we've just done. What does Archangel Raphael want to say? Alternative medicine, look, that's about getting things like this. If you're going to the doctor, if you can't work out what the headache is, what the stomach pains are, it's spell work. It's people attacking your solar plexus and your mind. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me the ideal healing treatment modality. This in this case, let me know if this was yours, any of it, and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. Paying attention to your spiritual hygiene. Organic foods and what you eat. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. Oh yeah, look, and avoid allergens. Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to crave healthful foods and beverages. But that's also like when I was talking about alcohol, either in this, I think it was in the other one though, you know, just being aware of the obvious, that it does make you more vulnerable. And that's when people can trip you up more and trick you. You know, alcohol's a spell as well. It tricks you. You know what I mean? Ear goggles. Before you know it, you're trapped with a siren or a fucking dark magician or whatever. Right. Archangel Michael wants to say, yeah, be honest with yourself. And again, that is, you know, one of the lighter positive sides of a Scorpio moon. Very good for being honest with yourself. The moon. Venus conjunct the moon in Scorpio right now. That is very, like, penetrating is the word. Very penetrating psychic energy for getting straight to the point. That's why I know whatever all the bits and bobs of that were about, that was people's secrets. But again, what's done in the dark will always come to light. There's loads of people out there like me that can do this. So that's why it's better to act with integrity. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and let source take it from there. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make changes you've been contemplating. But you see, that is about your career is blossoming and growing, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, or the feminine and the masculine together, definitely. People are going to be jealous. They're not, because that's my card about twin flames coming together. That not everyone's who they say they are. Someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can in your life. That's masculines reaching that level of worthiness. Yeah, it's almost over. The psychic attack, the spiritual warfare, the karmic interference, it's almost over. That's the Tower card. Big changes. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. Thumbnail. Right. See you later.